Cancer, this is your love reading for the remainder of November, mid-November. Okay, we're going to take a look at what's going on in your love life between you and the person on your mind. For those of you guys who don't know, I've been kind of skipping my intro, but I am a professional tarot reader. In my life, I've been doing tarot 17 years now. I used to be on YouTube on a different channel a long time ago. Had a lot of tower moments, got off, came back. Anyway, we're going to take a look at what you and your partner are going through, or the person on your mind, their energy, your energy, the mutual situation between both of you guys right now. We're going to take a look at how they feel about you, how they think about you in the situation, the mutual outcome between you two as of right now. We are going to pull some advice, and then we're going to take a look at what you need to know, a warning or a blessing about your love life or this connection anywhere from now to the next 3 months. As you guys know, I shuffle and premeditate ahead of time on the cards, so we're going to get right into it, okay? Okay. So Cancer, your person's energy for the remainder of this month is going to be the King of Swords. We have air energy here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't mean that they are an air sign. It could be in their chart, could be the energy, but they very well could be, especially since it's not just the energy, it's a court card. Let's take a look at here. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like your person right now, Cancer, is kind of being logical about the situation between you two. They might be too logical, okay? They might not be putting enough emotion into it. This person might have been really hurt in the past, or they're kind of just in a situation where even if they've been hurt really bad with you, this person might not be showing a lot of emotions. They might be showing how much hurt they've been through. They might not be showing how much this does hurt them with you. They might be trying to, so to speak, look at it logically or be strong in the situation. I think that this person's putting in a front with the way that they handle things with you. They might just be looking at it like, if we work out, great. If we don't, then it wasn't meant to be. I feel like that this person is looking at things like where... For instance, when you get into a fight with someone or something bad happens in your relationship, and a lot of people will fight for it because at the end of the day, love conquers all, right? Some people don't have a mindset like that, or maybe they do, but they don't right now. This person right now has a mindset of love shouldn't be this hard, or it's not about love conquering all. It's not about feeling emotions. It's about I don't want to put my emotions on the line right now because I've done this before and fuck that, so to speak. This person, I feel like, is suffering and going into... I feel like that this person inside is internally struggling really bad. They might have regrets about the past. They might have remorse. They might be sulking inside, but on the outside, you would never know. You would never know. But I do think that this person, I think their emotions are going to end up consuming them. I feel like this person is putting a guard up. They have a shield. There's something about so much masked pain, that like inside this person is has or is experiencing so much pain regarding emotions, connections, relationships, love, that they literally have built the Great Wall of China around their heart. Like, you would not know. You would not know. Your energy for this month is, I see you having a hard time letting go of this person or this connection, even if you feel like sometimes you're better off without them, or you're struggling emotionally to keep this relationship going. There might be certain things in the connection with this person that you're having a hard time moving past. Let's clarify. Four of Cups in reverse and the Fool upright. Yeah, I feel like you might be actually considering, like, so you have the Six of Swords in reverse energy, which means that you're having a trouble letting go of something. Regardless whether it's this person or maybe it's other, maybe you're going through something where you regret picking this person or this path over someone or something else. You might be even looking at other past relationships saying, I was better off staying with that person, or I was better off giving this new person a chance, or I was better getting out. It's like that kind of energy. If that specifically is not your situation, you just might be looking like there were things you could have or should have done at a certain time and you did not. You know, and you're having a hard time letting that go. You're having a hard time wishing you would have taken other people or other opportunities, or even with this person, maybe you had a chance to do something right, or you had a chance to do something differently, and at the time you did not do it. At the time you did not take it, and now you might be regretting. You might be regretting that kind of energy. You're just struggling to let something go right now. You might be feeling like, you know, that this person, because they're so closed off, that they're kind of getting away from you. They're kind of giving up on you. You might feel that. The mutual situation that you guys will be going through is the Fool. If you're not already experiencing that, tell me more about this Fool card. I do feel like, Cancer, that you and this person, I do feel like that you and this person will want to try again in your connection. I feel like you two are not ready to give up on each other. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like you guys don't really know what to do. You don't really know how to do it, but you kind of both don't want to try something new. You don't want to restart with someone new. You don't want to go through all that again. I feel like during this time, you guys will be trying to find a way to get along better, to talk better, to communicate again, to open those doors again, to heal, I feel like you two want to be able to have a new beginning with each other. I do feel like that's mutual. I just don't know if you two know how to go about it. I don't know if there is a good choice. I don't know if there's a good path for you guys to take at this moment. And I feel like you guys will be struggling with that. Like, maybe you two don't want to cut the cord, but you're not really sure how to get it back. You're not really sure how to have a new beginning with each other. Because how they feel about you is the Page of Wands. I do feel like there's this sense where you two might have felt like at times you were ready to give up on each other. At times you thought this relationship was a lost cause. And then you have moments where you just don't want to give up, so to speak. It's like a back and forth thing. And I feel like that this person right now does have the Page of Wands. I feel like that this person is waiting for a new spark in your connection, is waiting for something to happen, is waiting for that passion to come back, that spark to be relit, hoping that you will put the romance back in the relationship, hoping that you'll, take that step to make their Great Wall of China fall down. Like, I feel like inside this person really wants to feel loved by you and forgiven and have the affection, and they're waiting for it, but I don't know, I don't know if you're just in a contemplation mode where you're not really, hold on, let me clarify. Yeah, the Empress upright with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They want movement and love. And it feels like they're just waiting and waiting and waiting with you. They're just waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for that love to connection to happen. Like, even I feel like if you two are still in a room together, it's not happening. And they want it to happen. Like, they want that love feeling with you. I feel like they do want that with you. I feel like they're still waiting on it, but I feel like that this person's going to get sick of waiting. They're gonna get sick of waiting for this this new beginning with you. Because again, I feel like mutually you guys don't know how this is gonna happen. How they think about you in the situation. Well, not the greatest. This is not permanent. This is how they think of you guys right now. They have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Honestly, Cancer, they might feel like you might be holding out on them. You might be a little selfish. Maybe you're only considering your own feelings. You might have, self-love, and they might be taking it the wrong way. They could feel like you really only care about them you might be using them for whatever reason. I just feel like that they feel like with you, no matter what you say, Cancer, I feel like that they feel like something's missing. I feel like that they believe, honestly, that your love is not authentic, which is why I feel like they're so cold towards you. Like, I feel like they want to trust you. They want to believe you. They want to believe you care about them, but I feel like that this person's at a point where they'll look elsewhere if they're not getting what they feel, they need from you. And you as a Cancer, you might be like, that's, I've loved them, I didn't, and that, because I know Cancers can be very in their emotions. But this person, this is how they're taking it. Like, this is how they're perceiving it. 2 more shuffles. Three of Wands in reverse with the Death card. Yeah, this person feels like it's just not going to happen. They feel like ultimately, even if you guys were to try it again or to try and work it out, that you guys would come to an ending. Because, again, I feel like they feel like you don't actually care about them the way you have claimed, or you're not really into them the way you have said you were. They just have this feeling like the journey with you is not going to work out the way that they wanted to. They might believe that your heart is elsewhere, or maybe you're just not into them the way that, they feel like they might have this idea of love, and maybe it's just not matching up to it. Now, the mutual outcome between you two for the month of November is the Three of Pentacles. So I do see you guys putting in an effort. I see them and you. I see you two. This might go into December. It's most likely going to. I do see that, before the end of December, that you guys will be trying to be a partnership. We'll be trying to make it work. We'll be on the same team. We'll be starting to communicate more. Two more shuffles. Sorry if the reading is going by so quick, guys. I am trying to shorten up the readings. The Chariot upright with the Ten of Swords in reverse. So we do have Cancer energy here. Yeah, somebody wants to take control. Someone's not ready for this to end. Somebody doesn't want this to end. It's mutual. I think really no matter how you two are appearing to each other, and you guys might not get along or anything, I think deep down inside both of you are going to wanting not for this to end yet. Like, to try it again. It's like, if we could just get on the same page, we might work out, but I'll never know unless we get on the same page, unless we start really both putting in that effort. One person might be putting in effort and the other one isn't. Or you're both thinking you're putting in effort, but you're not on the same wavelength. You're not on the same page of what you're both, considering. I've met men and women who were, where a woman felt like they were being deprived of love, affection, intimacy, sex, romance, and it was making her miserable, and the man was like, well, I don't want to be intimate with her because she's miserable. But this woman's like, I'm going to continue to be miserable until you love me, and this person's like, well, I'm not going to love you until you stop being miserable. So this woman is like on her best behavior, and then days and weeks go by, and this guy still hasn't given her the time of day, and then she snaps again, and then he's like, see, you're miserable. So it's like, and that's a great example of two people who are just sticking it out, but it's not working. Now in that situation, the man probably should have just like if the woman is sitting here saying, hey, I'm so depressed, I'm so miserable, I'm not getting any love and affection, the man should have tried. But he was just waiting for her to be perfect all the time. And she could go days and weeks with being perfect, and it wasn't good enough for the man. He, at that point, was being too stubborn. But in his mind, his take was, she's just too miserable. I can't be attracted to her. But yeah, I don't want to walk away from her. I love her. And that is a great example of the energy that looks like what's happening. Now, I'm not saying that that's your situation, but I'm saying it's like two people who are just not on the same wavelength, but not like fully giving up, but it's not happening. It does look like though that there's going to be this I'm going to try again type of energy. Like, let's do this. Let's hang on and waste each other's time, even though this isn't working. Your best advice is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I would say, if you are holding back on loving this person because you feel a certain way, I would say I wouldn't. If there's secrets or some truth that needs to come out, I would say it. Also, this could be if someone is sneaking behind your back. I would be very cautious to what you believe, what you hear, what you see. Yeah, the World in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse, okay? There's something here. There is a cycle that is not over yet with a past person. There is something here that is not, if your love life is not successful in the present because you are still holding on to someone you once had. Say there's a love in your past or a person or someone did something to you and you have not let it go yet. That could be really holding you back for this new love, for new partnerships. I would say your advice is like if that's the case, you need to really reevaluate, really think about things, really talk things out, because what's coming towards you in your near future, anywhere from now to the next 3 months, could be 2 days from after this reading, 2 weeks, the whole 2 months, the whole 3 months. You got the Sun in reverse here. We got Leo energy. This is either a warning or a blessing of this connection or what you need to know regarding your love life. And we're going to clarify. Four of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. So I would say that things are not going to be kitty cats and rainbows coming up. Your love life, things are not going to be how they appear, okay? There is some kind of holding back from love here. There is some kind of Cancer, I hate to say it, but it kind of looks like you're doing it to yourself. It looks like you are not... It's like you're craving a certain kind of love. You want a certain kind of love. You're not really putting the energy towards that kind of love. It's kind of like you get what you give what you get. And it's even like whether you've been burned or whatever has happened to you to make you kind of closed off or the way you are towards love. It's like you might be having expectations in love, but not putting not putting that energy out there. You might be acting a certain way, hoping that love just shows up on your doorstep. But really, like, to have the partner you want, you have to be the person you want to attract, right? So if you want someone who does this, and that, you have to be that person who does this, and that. If you're attracted to people who are out and about doing this, and this with their life, then you have to be out doing that, and that in life, I see a lot of times a lot of people... have all these expectations of love and want this perfect partner, but then they don't match that energy. And I feel like you for some reason are holding back in love, you might start to realize that though. You might start realizing how you're doing things, what you're not doing, what you are doing to attract the people that you're attracting, or, the love that you're not getting. You might start to see patterns unfold in yourself of what you could be doing differently to help yourself with that. We are going to pull some cards from the Oracle deck. Now, this is something this deck is something I've been incorporating with my readers, my clients, in off of YouTube, and I was like, and they seem to really enjoy it. So I was like, you know what? Let me bring this deck to YouTube. So we have the card belonging, okay? So this message is really just to, if you really want things to start feeling better, looking better, being better, and ultimately when all those things start feeling better, looking better, being better, ultimately you become better, right? Your vibe starts becoming different. You start becoming happier, things like that. It's really at about a time, like even in your love life, just accepting like, hey, this is where I belong right now. Even if your situation is shitty, saying, you know what, this is where I'm supposed to be right now. This is where I'm supposed to belong right now. This is supposed to be happening. This is supposed to be my life. You might accept it more. You might be more willing to love it more. You might be opening up your opportunities without even you realizing it. I mean, this is a message from the universe saying that, like, you might be where you are supposed to be right now, even if it doesn't feel like that. And the sooner you start actually accepting that and being grateful for your lessons and appreciating that, the sooner you can get on to loving what you have. And when you start loving what you have, the universe just starts blessing you with more. It's kind of like as soon as you start being grateful for all the things you have gone through and all the things you do have, even if it's not a golden cup, even if you have a bronze cup, a bronze medal, a third place winner, once you start really appreciating and loving where you're at in life, even if you lost your mansion and you're living in this small dinky apartment, the universe somehow starts blessing people with gratitude. The more grateful you are, the more amazing things start happening to you. Now, I don't know how that works or why that works like that. It's almost a manifestation in itself. Once someone stops, demand, like, I can't explain it, but like once someone starts, I see it all the time, once people start really being grateful for what they have, the universe starts just saying, oh, I like that you're grateful. Let me give you something else. Let's see how grateful you are when I give you this. And it's like the universe loves seeing you grateful. So they reward you with that. Anyway, guys, that is what I have for you guys right now. And I hope it gets better. And happy holidays. And I will see you guys next time. Ciao.